Good morning from the garden in Kentucky where we are making things happen. So I thought I would do a quick update as to what's going on. It's early in the morning, about 7 o'clock. Well, I guess it's not that early. But I wanted to beat the heat. We're supposed to get really hot today again. And we'll see some of the effects of this early heat wave that we've had. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so those are the hanging pots, and as you can see, I have room for 2 more. And this is the cool crops. There's our lettuce, and there's the spinach. The lettuce is feeling the heat, so I put a shade cloth over these. If need be, I've got some more that I can put on this side to help with that. Over there we have the rosemary and some dill. Remember us potting that one? And these are just onions that sprouted in the kitchen and I planted them. I'll use the tops for those for making an onion powder. And look at our potatoes. Look at those. They're doing awesome. And this was the last one we planted, so it's not doing as good, but we'll keep an eye on it. There's our strawberries. You see those beautiful things right there? Yeah, they're doing great. I've actually gotten a couple. So we've got our some of our tomatoes, very, very, very different ones. And then in the back there you see climbing up the fence is my sweet peas. And down in here where you can't see them, see right there? Can you see it? Oh, my tomatoes in the way. We have radishes. Oh boy, I think those are the long ones. And then over there, you can't see them yet. We have some carrots because tomatoes love carrots. And this plant here is borage. And it is an edible plant. The leaves and the flowers are both edible. They have a slight cucumber taste. And it does have some medicinal properties to it. And I'll go into that on another film. This is, I think that's either zucchini or yellow squash, which 2 of these are not doing the best. But this one is like a monster. Holy crud. You see this? Look at this. It's huge. Thing is huge. And back here in this corner here, we have what's called a dragon tail radish. And the radish actually grows on the plant and not in the ground. So it's blooming. Look at this. Look at those pretty blooms. Beautiful. And as you see, I like to decorate my garden. One of my signs got knocked about. Oh, there she is, little bit. Kitty, 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 kitty. Hello, little girl. She's helping me weed. These are long green beans. And I believe this row here is just seeing it, if I remember right, this is coriander and some more tomatoes, of course. I've been picking the blooms off of these because I wanted them They get a little bit bigger before they set on. Now these are another green bean, but they're called a dragon tongue, and they're sort of a beige and purple. And again, some more coriander, I believe. Cilantro. Had one extra tomato, so it went in this bed, but then we have snow peas in the back. And all of these are different eggplants. And I haven't really had a success with eggplant, but I'm gonna try and try again. Alright, we have some hot peppers. These are the poblanos and the hot banana. And then look at this bok choy. Look how pretty that is. Well, we got something eating it, so I'm gonna have to put something out. I think we see the culprits, some ants. These cucumbers aren't doing too good there, but these ones, in the same bed nonetheless, are doing good. And that's another one of those dragon radishes. I just had to transplant it from where it was. And look at these. Look at the flowers on this. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. And those are flowers that go in the front garden bed. And this is the bed that we planted corn that we have a maple growing up into. Yep, we'll just pull that puppy out. And this is another view of the radishes. Oh, here's some carrots that you can't see now that have come up. The lettuce and this spinach. I think there's a turnip or two. Yeah, some things don't always come out the way we want them to, but we try. And that's all you can do. And if you keep trying, you'll make it happen. And that's the most positive thing that I can think of. Okay, so we have our cucumbers along here. Looks like we lost another one, but that's okay. We still have 4 in that bed, and we got extras over here. I could always transplant over later. And these are more hot peppers. And the chives and the green onion didn't come up, but that's okay. I've got some others that we can do. Is she gonna see if the water fountain comes up for us? It's trying. It's solar activated by the sunlight. And then at night it lights up all different colors. But was my DIY last year so that I could have a water feature. And it was really simple. Well, let's look at the rest of the garden here. And the bell peppers are doing good. We did lose one. And then the onions are really good. So total onions, I think, in the garden without any green onions is about 50-ish. It's not enough for a whole year, but it'll be enough for me to get me part of the year. Is that much less I have to grow? And look at this garden. Things are coming up. Look at this. I think that's a lily. Some of the lilies are coming up. And I gotta get in here and get more maples out. And that's one of the biggest sunflower that we've got so far. There's another one right there. And one over there. Leaving some space between them. And trying to pull that tree out. Someone missed it. There we go. There's my 4 o'clocks right there. They are pretty. Wait until you see them. They get very bush-like. Oops. Almost ran into the bush. Coleus. And we're still working on this flower bed. I did get this part done for the most part. As far as dug up and sort of raked out and stuff. But we've had 2 days of rain. And during those 2 days of rain, I wasn't feeling good. So, all in all, I'm happy with the progress of the gardens, both the vegetable and this. This will be beautiful when it blooms. I still need to do some more trimming, and I trimmed a lot. And this is my peace rose now. It's bloomed twice. No, 3 times now. And that's the Mr. Lincoln. It's a beautiful deep red rose. And this is a yellow and pink. And that is, if I remember right, is Angel Face, and it's sort of a pinkish lavender. I would like to say one pet peeve. People, if you walk your dog in someone else's lawn, pick up after it. They don't want your dog shit. I hate stepping in that when I'm not looking and working in the garden. So yeah, our Sweet Williams, that's in a container. Now, this raspberry really hasn't done much. I mean, there is a tiny bud right there, but it really hasn't done anything. However, the blackberry has. It's coming along. I'm pretty happy with this. And looks like I need to fill some feeders over here. Oh, no, that's got about half. Oh, I do. I need to do the butterfly and bee feeder. So let's see if I can get a wider shot here of the garden area. So that's the vegetable garden. And I really do like coming out in the morning and just taking it all in and checking to see what's come up, and just sort of waiting sometimes is really hard for me. I want everything to be up right now, and that's just not how it works.